What is going on, Zombie Slayers? I'm Ducky, and welcome to another COD Zombies map idea on ACD HD Gaming. So I hope you enjoy this idea. Be sure to show your support if you do. You know what to do down below the video, and I will get straight into it. So this is a map idea that is the sequel to Contradiction, so it's going to feature the same style characters that we have, and this map is actually kind of a re-imagination, an alternative universe to what, an alternative world to what we are actually in. So it's the same kind of events, and shout out to a guy called Adarob. I'll leave him linked down below in the description. He came up with the idea of the Berlin Wall, and I actually in his comment section adapted this, so I thought I'd make a video on this as well. So basically, this was a while back, by the way, but the Berlin Wall, it stands up, and between the two sides in this, anyway, this is the story of it, between the two sides they had no communication. So what we're going to see one side on kind of the West German side, where technology, they have no communication to the rest of, well, the other side of the wall, really. And these guys, we play in the year, I don't know, 2050, 2045, somewhere around there, somewhere in the future. And on this West German side, we have standard World War II weapons. Technology hasn't advanced that much, and then they actually decide to break through the wall. Actually, I don't know if we'll feature the same characters. We'll probably have like 2 Germans, 2 Russians, or something like that. So when they actually decide to break the wall down, perhaps to see what's on the other side, they've been attacked by zombies and they need somewhere to retreat to, and it's this idea of the humans are actually eating away at each other, so they're not actually expecting this surprise attack from the zombies, so they decide that they have to unite. So what they do is they break the wall down. And if you don't know what the Berlin Wall is, it's something that came down actually not too long ago, perhaps about 20 years ago. And this was what was created within World War II, after World War II, to separate West Germany from Russia, the Russian Empire, who kind of were involved with the war and just decided to get involved, really. And then they kind of took East Germany or whatever, but now Germany is back to the day we know it, just how we know it today. And so these guys are going to decide to destroy down this wall, and on one side of the wall we're going to have just World War II weaponry. We're going to have standard World War II weaponry from the West German side, so we're going to feature things like the STG-44, the GUA 43, the MP40, perhaps the MG42, all that kind of stuff. But then on the Russian side, they're going to have more futuristic weaponry. So they're going to have like the PPSH 42 or something like that. I don't know if that already exists, but a new variant of the PPSH that's kind of like laser powered and stuff. It may not be any more powerful, and perhaps the zombies that spawn in this side could be like wearing, I don't know, more armor or whatever. So these ultra powerful weapons aren't too OP. They're not all literally wonder weapons, but we actually have like laser guns, as we see in many custom zombie maps. We have the laser cult, we could have things like that. So we're going to have kind of this idea of all the past stuff on one side, on the future stuff. We're going to have more futuristic style textures on the Russian side as well, obviously, and the Polka-Colas are going to be more futuristic. So like, say we have something like PhD Flopper, which is in fact a Russian perk because it was in Ascension, and Stamina Up as well. what we could have with these kind of perks is more of a futuristic version of them. They have the same effect, but perhaps stamina up, you don't drink it, perhaps you inject it, still kind of, I don't know, not futuristic enough. Perhaps an exoskeleton, for example, an exosuit, that is what they get in Advanced Warfare. We have to come up with more ideas that are more futuristic. So if you have any ideas for this, let me know down below. So that is the main concept of it, and also it's going to feature some objectives as well, because, well, that's what the Contradiction map series is based off. The first one was as well, so it's only fair we consider that within the second one. So this is my first thoughts on Contradiction 2, featured within the Berlin Wall, and it's going to come down in the very future, so it's an alternative reality as we see it. So let me know what you think of this map. If you have any ideas that could help it, let me know, and I will include some of them in part 2, and come up with all my ideas, consolidating all your ideas, and we'll work this out together. So thank you for joining me. My name's Ducky. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time.